Welcome back to Navy Sports Magazine show presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics. And with the Navy men's basketball star this weekend at West Point, we've got senior Donovan Draper with us. Donovan, thank you so much for your time.
Course, no problem.
Drape, since the calendar flipped to February, you have been on quite the roll. You're averaging 17 points, 9.5 rebounds, a block, 2 steals. What has gone into your success of late?
I think just my teammates being able to put on the performance they have throughout the season, kind of drawing attention to themselves offensively has kind of opened up my game. Allowed me to put the ball in the basket when other people are being guarded. Obviously, I found my shot in the mid range area over the last couple of weeks, so that's been really going really well for me. And yeah, I'm just proud to be able to help my team when you know I haven't necessarily been scoring as much as everybody else, but like obviously impact them defensively on the rebound, just energy wise, and then now obviously scoring wise is like just a big thing I'm proud to do.
Donovan, this team is 9-1 when you come off the bench. You did it for the first time in American, and since that loss, you guys have won 9 consecutive games. How have you excelled in the six-man role?
Um, you know, just kind of trying to act as like a spark, as like a surge of energy off the bench. Those guys starting, everybody's a good player, but um, you know, it helps when you have some energy coming off the bench, and it helps when the other team isn't prepared for that spark, that impact to come in and make such a jump against them. I don't think a bench is as good as ours in the Patriot League. We have the best bench. Me and Cam Cole come into the game and immediately game changing impact. So I'm obviously proud of that as well. Obviously, I started most of my time here. I think I've started like 90% of the games I played here, and coming off the bench, it's nothing different. It's nothing different. It's just a different time point in the game, and it's the same type of game I try to play.
I like how you alluded to how much you've started in your Navy career because for some guys that should have been could have been a shot to their confidence, to their pride. For you, it's been exactly the opposite. How have you been able to master that role and just be comfortable in your own skin enough to know that, hey, even if I do come off the bench, I'm still playing starters minutes and I can go make a real impact here?
Yeah, a lot of people, think that starting the game is the end all be all. Like if they're not starting the game, then they're not important to the team. And that's not what I believe. And obviously the coaches and my teammates have instilled that confidence in me that they still, expect me to play starters minutes, play, in game winning environment and play those and make that impact like I did when I started. So it's not really I don't didn't think twice about it after coming off my concussion. Coach asked me to step into, six-man type of role, and I didn't think anything of it. I just said, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need. This is what our team needs to be successful. So, I embraced that role.
Well, you certainly did that once again against Colgate. You go for 20 points yourself. It's one of 2 games this year in conference action. You guys got to overtime. You welcome Lehigh to town on Wednesday. Look to beat the Mountain Hawks for the second time this year. What did you learn in that first meeting that you hope to apply in alumni in a couple days?
Um, that you know, games are often decided at the end, not who's up in the beginning, not who's up at halftime. As long as we can, put two halves together and play hard till the end, well, we can come out on top against anybody in the league. Lehigh against us in the first half, they went on like a 10-point run. They were up like I think as much as 14 on us, and we didn't let that stop us. We weren't phased by it at all, and we continued to to be the team that we are, and we won that in the end. If we can continue to do that, put two halves together, next time we can do the same thing.
Similar to that Lehigh game, Colgate went on a 10-0 run against you guys in the second half, most recently back on Saturday. That's a game where maybe last year, maybe even earlier this season, you guys struggle with the adversity, but you've met the moment time and again during this win streak. Why do you think you guys are ready for the challenge this time around?
I just think we've grown so much as a team. I just think that our maturity level. Obviously, we're older. We're an older team in the Patriot League. Our camaraderie and our ability to play with each other and know how each other play, and just be confident in ourselves and the person next to us is giving us the ability to stay calm and excel in tougher situations.
Dre, it's been 29 years since Navy last won the regular season outright title in the Patriot League. You guys beat Lehigh, and then you go beat those guys up at West Point this weekend. You would do that. Why is this team the one that could potentially share a part of that Navy history?
It's just everybody playing their part. Um, you know, from my sophomore year when I started playing to now, we've grown exponentially. We've added pieces. We've grown as a team, as individual players. Obviously, we have different coaching staff. Like we've added the pieces to the puzzle that we needed to add and grown and been able to put things together to where we have the confidence and we have the ability to go there and win it all. So I just have the utmost confidence in my team, my coaches, in order to get this thing done.
I know all focus for you guys is on the Mountain Hawks, but I do need to ask, how excited are you ahead of your final star this Saturday up at West Point?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. I always like the Army Navy games, regardless of the not the outcome, but like obviously I want to win, but um, I love the atmosphere. Like I love like big crowds. I love rowdy student sections. The atmosphere is what excites me for those games. So I'm excited to go get another one against those guys. Pick up another star, and take home a regular season championship after we beat them.
Now, Donovan, you met the moment at home when everybody was cheering for you. You had the two-handed dunk against the Black Knights. I need to know, though, do you enjoy more being the hero at home or being the villain on the road?
uh, it's a little bit of both. I love playing in front of our home crowd, especially when we get the mids to come out, and pack alumni out. So I think I'd rather, be the hero at home than the villain on the road. Being the villain on the road is good though. I do enjoy that, but you know, playing in front of your home crowd, especially when not everybody gets to come out as much. Everybody's got other things going on, military wise, school wise. So when we do get to pack the house out, it's great to play, have a good game in front of those guys. And, you see them the next day and they're like, hey, good game. Like they see them in the hall like, right after. So, it's a great feeling.
Fantastic. Drape, here's you playing both roles this week. Good luck against Lehigh and then against Army, and hopefully we see you cutting down those nets pretty soon. Thanks for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You have been listening to the Navy Sports Magazine Show, presented by Navy Federal Credit Union. Navy Federal Credit Union is a proud supporter of Navy athletics.